want to ask a farmer a question.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a question for you for this.
All right.
Okay. What is your favorite flavor of geometry? Wow.
I had to think about that. Thanks for making us think. On a Friday.
Sitting down at a table and breaking bread with people is one of our most basic human connections. So having a place where people can come and feel safe and feel welcome is really important.
Maine SNAP Ed is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program education. People who are eligible for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program have access to nutrition programming in the state. We have up to 39 nutrition educators spread out at 17 local organizations in every public health district in Maine, including the Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness Tribal District, which makes 9 public health districts in Maine.
Ellen Day Community Garden started as a typical community garden and pretty quickly grew with the support of the community into more of a community resource center. So we first started by offering garden plots, and then we started delivering produce to the local high school and to food pantries, and we found that one of the main barriers to people using the food was not understanding how to cook with it. Holly Storr joined us as a SNAP Ed nutrition educator and started bringing people to the garden to learn how to cook.
We do direct education in the schools for pre-K through second grade in programs called Eat Well, Play Hard and Pick a Better Snack. We go into each classroom once a month during the school year. In addition to that, we also teach Cooking Matters classes and Food Smarts classes for kids, families, parents and caregivers, and adults.
I don't have a lot of time, so to make the time to cook is a big issue. When you don't know what you're doing, it just takes longer. When you've never done them, they seem like they're the hardest thing I can't do that. And then she shows you and you come out and you're like, oh, that wasn't hard. I can totally do that. I was able to get my daughter to actually come to the class. She didn't really do much cooking prior to the class. She didn't have any interest. So to get her in there and actually want to try has been great. She started to pick out more fruits and veggies. I took her to the grocery store and she picked out the bananas and more of the fruits that she liked to have. It's hard to get an 11-year-old to want to try new things. By having her come here, she's trying those things. My daughter is just a fun kid, yeah.
This work requires partnerships because it's about the community and about supporting the community. That's the core of what we're doing. What we've really valued here is trying to include people in the discussion, like what's actually needed here, what's actually going to sustain people wanting to live here and thriving.
Community partners have the ear to the ground on what's happening in the community. Listening to community partners, we can help bring resources to those needs and those interests with evidence-based programming.
The Power of Produce Club is a national program from the National Association of Farmers Markets, and it's called POP, and it's a way to encourage kids to come to farmers markets and be more engaged. We really wanted them to become good consumers. We wanted them to talk to the farmers, to ask questions. Every week they come to the market, they get a $5 token to spend at the market on whatever they want.
Everybody eats, and so as a nonprofit, our ability to access grant funding, federal foundation, means that we have a responsibility to our community to be providing those kind of services and be able to offer subsidized foods. When I see people accessing services here, it makes me feel really hopeful about the future of our community.
The commitment that the local nutrition educators have, it's so heartfelt and so passionate. The educators bring an enormous amount of energy and expertise to community members and with community partners. Every day I'm amazed. I'm amazed at the work that's being done to make this program come to life.
The things that we teach people, I know it makes a huge impact. knowing that what we do is not just good for people who receive SNAP benefits, but for the whole community.